Yes. So I think we had a question earlier from sir. Yes, sir. Please approach the mic. If you could share your name, your organization, and your question, please.
So, my name is Nino from a recent aeronautical engineering graduate. So, my concern is that as smart cities collect increasing amounts of data to improve urban services, they inevitably gather detailed information about people's movement, behaviors, and daily lives. Eventually, it is going to be used to govern the people. So what safeguards and privacy protections should be built into these systems to ensure that surveillance is limited, data is only used for legitimate purposes, as well as people's right to privacy is fully respected? That's all.
Yes.
Yes.
And would anyone want to
So
share
I'll
their?
start, no? Definitely, lalo tayo, no? We have a lot of personal information. Lalo ko I have kids, no? I want to protect their rights. But sadly, medyo sorry. Sometimes I sound very, I don't know, cynic. But I love that. I love being cynic to myself because it challenged, as you mentioned, it challenged me to go higher to the next level and challenge the cynicism. But sadly, no, despite we have DPA, no, alam naman po natin, sino po ang sa tingin nyo nasusunod ng DPA? Is it being complied heavily? Are we super protected? SIM card registration, is it being used? The enforcement, is it there? We have a lot of laws that protects, but we also equally know that the enforcement is very weak. When the laws were created, equally the enforcement wasn't really proportioned to it. And it's sad. It's still sad until now. We have a lot of different laws, Republic Acts every year, but we all know one of our weakest points here in the Philippines is enforcement. Just to add, no, we're not lacking laws, protection, civil society organization, advocacy. I'm a mobility advocate myself. But we all know equally, like accessibility law, yung mga ako, naging PWD ako a moment in time. Accessibility has been there for years, yung mga civil engineering here. Is accessibility law being followed by the local government, even NGA? Actually, the government itself is the number one violator of it. Because the enforcement is not there. It's not because they're violating. The enforcement is weak. So for me, going back to the DPA as well, we have laws. We have a lot of policies. But the enforcement doesn't add justice to it for now. And I hope the time will come where enforcement is equal as strong as the Republic Acts that we have in the policies. So that's my point lang.
As for me, I would not dwell on that. I would dwell on solving problems and taking care of the problems after that. And that's my straight answer.
Yeah, I think in terms of, from an engineering perspective, you can never manage what you can't measure, right? So if we have no data, no basis, how are we supposed to fix our problems? I'm not saying, we need your daily routine or anything like that. Yeah, your bank account numbers. No, we just need to know, the flow of things, right? Where, how often do things move in this direction? How often do they move in that direction? And then with that, we can formulate the solutions necessary to improve our society. Like what they mentioned, yes, there are laws. There are actually a lot of a lot of laws. So you would be surprised by the number of laws and policies that are actually protective of the Filipino people. That are just not as enforced as they should be. And and to follow with what Neil said, we just want to solve these problems, right? So I think that's the underline there.
Just to add last point, no? Ngayon, hindi ko pala sagot sa urban context. No? So, in what we do is really using the data sets. Of course, it's heavily anonymized. Marami palagi may natatanong yan for example, sa local government. Data privacy. Kunyari, you're processing a CCTV. Sabi, you know what's our answer? Kasi usually the DPA pa nga, siya pa yung nagiging source ng problem dahil it's a bureaucratic process pa. So you know what we say? Okay, we run the CCTV, we analyze it. Do we know the name of the person? Do we know the cell phone number of the person? Do we know the bank account? Do we know ilan? So that alone we say, so DPA is not the issue of using Vision AI for CCTVs. And because palagi nagkakaroon kami ng restriction dyan, solving problems. But so far, yeah, nationwide, maganda naman yung naging output ng mga legal team ng local government. Yeah, it makes sense because data privacy is, what do you know about the person? CCTV lang naman yun, di ba? You know this, Neil, di ba? Parang, we don't know who's that person. We don't know. I mean, from afar nga, hindi namin alam kung lalaki o babae because of the spectrum of gender we have now. No? We don't know. But what we know is how we count the people. Ilan yung dumadaan dyan, saan sila papunta. And the more understanding we have, the more opportunities for us to fix. Yun lang.
Yes. So again, I think Sir's question as well is deeply rooted as well or influenced by personal experience. Where I mean, all of these are personal information shared to someone we don't know, basically. So that question naturally comes up when we talk about these informations being stored somewhere we don't have any idea about, really. So do we have anyone again moving on? Yes, Sir has a question.